All right. Good evening, cyber friend. This is Mitty Man coming at you again here at Walker Studio, Studio B from Walker's Music. And we give God all the praise and honor as usual. Give him all the glory. We thank him for life, health, and strength. And we also thank him for each and every one of you. The cyber friends, y'all already know who you are. We just said, you see the title of my video this evening, it says music production moments. Yeah, I'm taking a little break. Or I've been sort of like in music production all afternoon today. Um, it's time out for procrastination, y'all. I've done a lot of procrastination, and I realize now I have been sick. I have been down under the weather for a pretty long time, But some things you just got to stop making excuses for. I don't even need to make an excuse about. I can understand when I was in the hospital. I was away from all my equipment then. I couldn't do anything. That was one thing. But now that I'm back, I'm back here at the house and I'm around my equipment and I do know how to use it. And it makes no sense to sit around and not do anything talking about you're sick. Because I'm not really sick. I just had issues. I was sick. I'm not needless to say I was very ill at one time, but I got over that part. But the 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 left behind moments, what I'm still dealing with, like I said, I'm trying to get this old leg and that foot on this right leg here healed up. Trying to do that. I'm yet up on the doctor's care with that. Even though I've gotten a great green light report from my vascular surgeon that he was fine with it. He said I was fine. He said, far as he was concerned, I could do whatever I wanted. And so I was good to go with that. But the wound center in Cordele, Georgia, my doctor, Jessica, that's what I call her my angel, Jessica, she is still wanting to be precautious on that foot. And she's not going to release me until it is completely healed. And I can appreciate that. As a matter of fact, I love that. And so, but that's the point that I'm trying to make. We can sit around and make excuses all day long about why we won't do, why we didn't do or something, or why. That's procrastination, and I'm guilty. I put up both hands. If the church say amen, I put up both hands on that because I have been, not saying that I have not been sick because I have, and I've had some serious things to go on with me in these last 3 years. But nevertheless, now I have no excuse for not writing, for not doing my composition. I even got in contact with my former professor at Berry, my composition and theory instructor, the one that really is responsible to a certain degree of the music ability that I have rap to this very day. He told me in an email, he said that I got much music to still write. So I had to get up. I had to shake myself off and dust myself off, I should say, and just get back to the business at hand. And believe it or not, y'all, that's what I've been doing today all afternoon. I talked to my buddy Hammerman earlier, and we discussed some things. Matter of fact, he's on the project himself. He's supposed to be doing. Hammerman is a great painter, y'all. I don't know if y'all know him as an artist or not, but those of you I know that y'all know him as a musician, but you might not know him as an artist. And Hammerman is a great painter, and he's been doing a lot of work. And if you on Facebook, I don't know where in the world you could have not seen his work. It's on there. It's called Grayscale. I think it's Grayscale Painting. I believe that's what his name is on there. Grayscale Paintings or Grayscale. It's Grayscale something or another, but I know it's Grayscale. That's the first two word. But y'all check out Brother Hammerman and his paintings and his drawing. Like I said today, he was supposed to be on a project on a self portrait. He's supposed to be painting a pastor there in his area, and that he also plays for that particular church. And so we are really looking forward to seeing the finished product when he get done. And I've been doing my music production all afternoon. And matter of fact, I was mostly doing some lyric writing on the song that my buddy, me and Louis Shingles was coming back from Cordele the other week. and 2 weeks ago, and cause it's coming up to another time I visit back. I got to go back Thursday, so it was 2 weeks ago, and we was coming down Georgia 300 highway going toward Albany, and we were just talking about the Lord and talking about the church and how people, how some of us act, how some of us don't act, and then that statement came out of his mouth about come on in the house. Said God said come on in the house, and that stuck to me like a dart. And I told her, I said, that's a song title there. So I dictated it in my iPhone so I wouldn't forget it. When I got here, I put it in my software, my lyric writing software. And so that's what I've been doing all afternoon, is coming up with the lyrics. And guess what? Lo and behold, because I didn't procrastinate, God helped me. I finished the song. Might as well say I just about finished. I got the verse and chorus. And to me, that's a finished product, because all I got to do is come up with another verse. And that should be easy. That's the easy part there. And then if I want to do a bridge, I can, but it's not written in stone that I have to do a bridge. You know what I mean? So I can basically say that I have finished that song this afternoon. And now see, I go into the second phase. I open up my Mixcraft software and start messing with some instruments, in which I still have some instruments loaded. Let me see, can I let y'all hear it? I got a Rose, got an EP Time loaded up, and already Mixcraft is already loaded. Like I told y'all, I was just taking a break to do this video to let my cyber friends and all of you know what the old middleman is up to. So procrastination is out the window. Procrastination is out the window. We are going to try to keep ourselves in the mold and keep ourselves in the grind. That's the only way you're going to get anything done. You're going to have to consistently work at it. And so, like I said, y'all, we thank God for what it is. We're doing pretty good. And I have not had an episode or sick spell in quite some time now. So that is a good sign. So, I just want y'all to know to continue to pray for old Middleman. And Middleman will continue to pray for y'all. I did have an incident this past weekend, though, with a hacker. Just totally jacked up my email address, batmat@hotmail.com, y'all. All of my cyber friends and everybody else, do not try to contact me at batmat@hotmail.com. That email is no more good to me. I had to kill it. I had to kill it because someone really jacked me up. And thanks to my baby sister, Lorraine. Thank you so much. I was at church, y'all, taking care of church business. And when my baby sister texted me, and I saw this here bogus stuff that this hacker sent my sister, trying to get her to go and spend money for something or another, buy something and scratch off the code and then let them see the code, or scan the code into a picture file and let them, all that kind of stuff, and then talking about it was from me. My sister knew it wasn't from me. She know me. And so therefore she texted me and showed me, and she also texted me the picture and an attachment of that email that was sent to her. And I said, no way, no God. And so I knew then, after I went there trying to see could I further investigate the problem, and I could see that I was not receiving no email at all. Brother Hammerman sent me some. My baby sister sent me some. I sent my own self some to batmat@hotmail.com. Nothing. It never did show up. So I deducted, through my basic knowledge and reasoning, that this hacker was intercepting my email. So therefore, I'm trying to get whatever information they could to try to destroy me, really. Most of the time, they'd be after money. In other words, they'd be trying to get bank account information and stuff like that. But thanks be to God that we got a banking system that they pretty much well equipped to handle these here so-called hackers. They know bogus stuff as well, because they got IT people working for them as well that can combat these bad people that out there that sit around all day long thinking of ways to try to cheat people out of their hard-earned living, and trying to hack people's account and mess them up and put them through all that duress. Because like I said, I was up all Saturday night. I was up all night trying to get this here rectified and get this stuff straightened out. I was just, trying to do basically what I had to do to try to keep anybody from getting messed up, myself as well. And I didn't want anybody else. I didn't want my baby sister to be, her emails and stuff to get messed up because of me, because of somebody that's trying to get after me. But I think thus far we got it all figured out. We got it all figured out. So, all right, Trelly, you take care. All right. And we still working on the problem, y'all. But I'm just saying that's the kind of weekend I had. But I still don't fret. Everything is good. All is good. I caught it in time, and we did rectify some things. I'm telling my angels in Cordele, my 5 angels, y'all, Jessica, Aaron, Whitney, Karen, and Taylor, y'all do not try to contact me at batmat@hotmail.com. That doesn't work anymore for me. But I have sent y'all an email showing you what to do. So y'all do that, and then everything will be all right. And if I still don't have you, I don't think I heard from Taylor or Karen, because I don't think Whitney, I know I didn't have Whitney's email address, but hopefully I will see y'all Thursday, and we'll see can we rectify that. But at any rate, I wish y'all were here to have some of my coffee. That's what this is now, y'all. I used to drink big time, but not anymore. I can't do it. My health would not let me do no drinking of no alcohol. So I have to drink coffee. And so everything is all right. So y'all just pray for Mitty Man, and Mitty Man is going to keep praying for y'all. And like I said, this here was a music production moment. I am taking a break from it right now and enjoying my coffee and everything. And I decided I would come on and do a video for my cyber friends, let y'all know what's going down. If the Lord will, we will be in Bible study on tomorrow night as usual. We won't have no Bible study on the church call on tomorrow night. So I want to tell all my church members at Antioch Missionary Baptist Church, I want to remind y'all what the pastor said. We will not have, and as a deacon, I'm obligated to do this, and I can do it. We will not be having Bible study on the church call tomorrow night, but there will be a meeting. He will meet with the pastor. Will meet with the improvement committee, and y'all know who you are. My chairman, Deacon Harry Richardson, and my friend and classmate for life, Deacon Gregory Holmes. Deaconess Brenda Mays will not be there because Deaconess Brenda Mays, she's got to go out of town. She's going on a trip, so she won't be at the meeting. And I think his sister Mary Kearns also is on that. And I think now that I have named all the members of that improvement committee. If I left anybody out, I'm sorry. I don't mean it to, and I don't mean no harm in it. I just can't remember who's all that's really on the committee. But nevertheless, there will be no Bible study on the church call tomorrow. But the pastor will meet with the church improvement committee, and y'all know what that's all about. So y'all just be on the phone tomorrow at 6 at the usual time, and everything will be all right. I may even attend the meeting myself. As a deacon, I can't do that, but even though I'm not on the committee, I'm automatically on the committee or anything that at the church, because the deacons look after the welfare of the church, y'all. It's just like the pastor is over everything at the church. The pastor is over everything, and the deacons are second in line with the pastor. So guess what? We have authority to be in any meeting, whatever that's going on at the church or in the name of the church, because we look after the welfare of the church. I just thought I'd just throw that out there to let y'all know that we are not being nosy, but we are doing our big job when we be at these meetings and such, not because we need to know what's going on. Because we can't run nothing if we don't know what's going on. Y'all understand that? All right. With that being said, it's Mitty Man saying whatever you get into. If God is not in it, please, ma'am, please, sir, come on out of it. Because it's going to come to nothing. Till the next Bible study, next video, whichever comes first. This is Mitty Man saying peace and good evening.